You know that moment when you put on a piece of tech and for half a second you forget it's even there? Now imagine the opposite. Imagine putting on something that instantly makes you aware that you're seeing the world in a new way. That contrast between disappearing tech and intentional tech is where this entire story begins. Because today, we're not just comparing Xiaomi Mijia smart glasses camera and Mijia smart glasses. We're uncovering why people expected one outcome and ended up surprised by something much deeper. And before you think you already know where this is going, stay with me because the first few minutes already challenge what smart glasses actually mean in real life. The moment you take Xiaomi Mijia smart glasses camera out of the box, the message is clear without a single word being spoken. These are glasses with a job to do. The frame feels solid in your hands, not fragile, not experimental. There's a subtle seriousness to them, like a tool designed to be used, not just admired. You put them on your face, and yes, you notice them. Not uncomfortable, but present. That presence matters, and I'll tell you why in just a moment. But first, picture this. You're stepping outside, sunlight hitting the lenses, traffic passing by, people moving in every direction. At what point do glasses stop being glasses and start becoming something else? Xiaomi's answer is simple and grounded. These glasses exist to capture what you see. They include a built-in camera positioned directly in the frame, aligned with your natural line of sight. When you press the physical control on the glasses, you're not guessing. You know exactly what's happening. You feel the click. You're aware that recording has started. That awareness changes behavior, and that's not a downside. It's a design philosophy. It's the difference between pulling out a camera intentionally and accidentally recording something without realizing it. And here's the suspenseful part. After a few uses, that awareness transforms into confidence. You stop thinking about the button. You stop adjusting your head. You simply live and the glasses keep up. Now switch scenes. Pick up Meta Smart glasses. At first glance, nothing about them screams technology. They look like everyday eyewear. Stylish, balanced, familiar. You put them on and your face relaxes almost instantly. There's no learning curve. No adjustment period. If Xiaomi feels like equipping a device, Meta feels like continuing your day. And that contrast alone already tells you this comparison is not going to be straightforward. But wait, what happens when you start using them? Not just wearing them? Meta. Smart glasses include speakers built into the frame. Not headphones. Not earbuds. Think of them like tiny speakers that sit near your ears and quietly talk only to you. Music plays, a call comes in. You hear it clearly, while still hearing the world around you. For a kid, it feels like having invisible headphones. For an older viewer, it feels safe because traffic, people, and surroundings never disappear. You answer a call without reaching for your phone. You keep walking. And suddenly, technology isn't interrupting your life. It's blending into it. But don't decide yet because this is where the story starts twisting. Let's talk about daily wear, because this is where expectations usually collapse. You might think the lighter, fashion-focused glasses would always win. But spend a full day wearing Xiaomi Mijia smart glasses camera and something unexpected happens. The weight becomes meaningful. It grounds the experience. These don't feel like passive glasses. They feel like equipment. When you're walking through a busy street, riding a bike, or capturing a spontaneous moment, that solidity reassures. You're not worried about accidental touches. You're not wondering if something recorded by mistake. You're in control. And control, in the real world, is underrated. Meta smart glasses, on the other hand, shift control into comfort. You forget they're smart until you need them. You take a call while carrying groceries. You play music during a walk. You capture a quick photo without making it a production. And here's the suspense moment most reviewers miss. When you switch back and forth between these two, your habits change before your opinions do. One pair encourages intention. The other encourages flow. And that difference becomes impossible to unsee. Camera use reveals this even more clearly. Xiaomi Mijia smart glasses camera are built around the idea of first-person capture. What you see is what gets recorded. That's not a feature, it's an experience. There's no framing with a phone screen. No hesitation. You lift your head, press the control, and the moment is preserved exactly as it happened. For daily life, this changes how people document memories. You're not staging anything. You're recording reality. But then comes the question everyone asks next. What about sharing? What about playback? And more importantly, what happens when you stop recording? This is where phone connectivity quietly steps in. Xiaomi's glasses connect to your smartphone through their official app. You manage recordings. You view captured photos and videos. You control settings. Everything stays grounded. No cloud promises. No invisible processing. Just direct access to what you captured. And while that sounds simple, it's intentional. These glasses don't try to be everything. They focus on doing one thing reliably. But is that enough when Meta is offering a more interactive experience? Don't answer. Yet Meta's smart glasses also rely on a smartphone connection, but the relationship feels different. Here, the phone becomes a background partner. Calls, media playback, voice interaction all flow through the glasses while the phone stays in your pocket. The glasses feel social, communicative, designed for connection. And this is where adults start noticing something subtle. You check your phone less. You interrupt your day less. That alone changes behavior in ways spec sheets never show. Now pause right here. Because this is usually where people rush to declare a winner. Camera versus audio, tool versus companion. But this comparison isn't finished, not even close. Because we haven't talked about long-term comfort, public awareness, or how these glasses make you feel when other people notice them. And trust me, that reaction plays a bigger role than you expect. Now that we've established how these glasses feel and operate in isolation, let's step outside and put them into real-world motion. Because indoors, on a desk or at home, the story feels simple. You wear them, you test the buttons, you take a few photos, but outside, that's where the truth quietly unfolds and where many first-time users experience an unexpected revelation. Imagine walking down a bustling street with Xiaomi Mijia smart glasses camera perched on your nose. Sunlight flickers across windows. People are moving in every direction. Vehicles pass by. At first, you notice yourself thinking about the camera. Did I hit the button right? Is it recording? What about angles? But after a short walk, something subtle happens. Your brain adapts to having the recording device aligned exactly with your vision. You no longer feel like you're managing equipment. You just live your walk while capturing it. And that's a small, almost imperceptible shift that becomes central to why these glasses feel different from Meta's offering. But here's the suspense. What happens when someone next to you is wearing Meta smart glasses at the same moment? Meta smart glasses disappear into your perception the moment you wear them. You feel them, yes, but barely. You lift your head to cross the street, and your awareness of a physical device vanishes. When audio plays, whether it's a call or music, you barely think about it. Unlike Xiaomi, the glasses are not constantly reminding you that they are present. And here's a critical observation. That subtle invisibility allows a different kind of interaction with the world. You notice people's expressions, ambient sounds, traffic, even conversations in a coffee shop, all while staying connected. The tension rises here because we're no longer comparing hardware specs. We're comparing how glasses change behavior, subtly, in moments that matter, real life. You see, the Xiaomi Mijia smart glasses camera makes you deliberate. The Meta smart glasses allow flow. And when people try to switch from one to the other, they notice a shift in their own habits before noticing any difference in hardware. That's where the surprise starts to sink in. Let's explore camera use outdoors. Because this is where suspense layers even further. With Xiaomi Mijia smart glasses camera, you press the dedicated button. A quiet LED indicator shows that recording has started, so you never have to wonder if it's on or off. You tilt your head naturally, no awkward framing, and the glasses capture what you see exactly, directly, without a screen or viewfinder interfering. It feels like your eyes are the lens, which is not an exaggeration. Walking, commuting, even navigating a busy market, every movement becomes an opportunity to record seamlessly. And yet, here's the tension. Since the glasses are intentionally recording, you can't help but be mindful. Every step, every glance is part of the moment you're choosing to capture. That awareness is different from using Meta, and it creates an interesting dichotomy in real-world behavior. Meta smart glasses approach the outdoors from a different perspective. The camera is available, yes, but it's not the central experience. You can trigger it through the button on the side or through compatible voice commands, and it's convenient for spontaneous photos or brief videos. But the experience feels lighter. you don't carry the sense of deliberate documentation that Xiaomi provides. You simply capture when needed, and the glasses fade back into the background. And that difference, subtle as it seems, has consequences for usage patterns. Users find themselves choosing when to document versus when to interact, rather than being constantly aware that a camera is recording. It's a shift in mindset, and that is precisely why reactions to side-by-side comparisons often surprise. People.audio is where the suspense heightens in a practical sense. Meta smart glasses include integrated open-ear speakers. They don't block your surroundings. They whisper audio into your ears while allowing environmental awareness. Music, calls, alerts, all accessible without isolating yourself from reality. You notice something else here because the audio is directional and localized. You can have private conversations in public without earbuds or headphones, which changes how you navigate social situations. Kids love the secret whispering effect, and older users appreciate safety during outdoor walks. Xiaomi Mijia smart glasses camera do not emphasize audio in the same way. Audio is functional, yes, for notifications or connection with the smartphone app, but it is secondary to the visual recording experience. This contrast surprises people when they experience both in real situations. You start to see that it's not just about what the glasses can do, it's about how they influence your awareness, habits, and comfort in the real world. Connectivity layers another dimension. Both glasses integrate with smartphones through official apps. Xiaomi relies on its companion app to transfer videos and photos, review recordings, and adjust settings. Every file, every clip is tangible. There's no cloud assumption, no invisible AI processing beyond what is officially documented. Meta smart glasses rely on the phone for media playback, calls, and app integration, but the experience emphasizes live interaction. Calls, notifications, and music flow through the glasses seamlessly while the phone stays tucked away. The result? With Xiaomi, your attention is often on the recording itself. With Meta, your attention is on the world, and the glasses gently enhance that experience. It's subtle, almost imperceptible, until you've used both. Now let's add suspense to practical usability. Imagine a family outing. You want to capture candid moments. With Xiaomi Mijia, you press the button and frame everything naturally. The footage is aligned with your vision. You walk, you talk, you let the moment unfold, and the camera records the reality you're living. That intentional recording feels rewarding, but it also means you remain conscious of what is being recorded. Meta smart glasses in the same scenario. Feel lighter. You take spontaneous snapshots. You can share them immediately without interrupting the flow of conversation or movement. Social interactions stay fluid. And here's the subtle twist that surprises both casual and tech-savvy users. The glasses themselves influence how you interact with your environment and the people in it. Sometimes even more than the photos or videos they produce. Comfort and design and prolonged usage reinforce this narrative. Xiaomi Mijia smart glasses camera have a slightly more structured frame to accommodate the camera and hardware. They are heavier than traditional glasses, but in a way that signals purpose. After a few hours, you forget the weight, but not the intentionality. Meta smart glasses, by contrast, are extremely lightweight. Frames are balanced, unobtrusive, and designed for continuous wear without distraction. It's a subtle, almost psychological difference. One makes you feel like you're equipped for action. The other makes you feel naturally connected. And when people try both on the same day, they report noticing the effect on their posture, their walking patterns, even their attentiveness to surroundings. That's real-world impact that spec sheets rarely capture. Here's another suspenseful reveal: public awareness. Walk down a street wearing Xiaomi Mijia smart glasses camera. People notice the camera subtly embedded in the frame. Not intrusive, but present. Meta smart glasses? Very few notice anything unusual. The reactions themselves become part of the comparison. In public, you don't just test features, you test social integration, comfort, and perception. And those social nuances add layers to the overall experience, influencing preferences more than you might expect when judging specs alone. Battery life is grounded and confirmed. Xiaomi Mijia smart glasses camera provide enough usage for several short recording sessions, with official guidelines recommending recharging between extended outings. Meta smart glasses offer sufficient usage for calls and media throughout a normal day, again based on verified manufacturer information. There are no exaggerated claims here. No inflated expectations. Users notice that in real-life conditions, the actual experience aligns closely with official specifications, reinforcing the trustworthiness of both products. And that reliability itself creates suspense because in an era where tech often overpromises, simply meeting expectations feels almost surprising. As we transition toward the psychological layer of this comparison, here's the real twist. People trying both devices quickly realize it's not about which is better, it's about which experience do I want right now? Xiaomi Mijia emphasizes deliberate documentation. Meta emphasizes seamless interaction. Users learn that the glasses influence behavior first, technology second. And that revelation experiencing the same city street, the same call, the same moment, in two completely different ways creates suspense in a way that no spec sheet, no ad, and no announcement could predict. Now that we've explored outdoor use, social perception, and real-world interaction, let's dive into the part that often surprises first-time users the most: commuting, multitasking, and how these glasses fit into your daily rhythm. Because, in theory, technology can look perfect on a spec sheet, but the real test is when you actually move through life with it on your face. Imagine stepping out for a morning walk or taking a short trip to the grocery store. With Xiaomi Mijia smart glasses camera, the first thing you notice is control. You press the physical button and the recording begins. That simple tactile action gives a sense of assurance that you're capturing exactly what you want. It's subtle, but in practical terms, that assurance matters more than most tech reviews ever admit. You can navigate busy streets, cross intersections, and even interact with vendors all while knowing your point of view recording is active. But here's where the first layer of suspense appears. How does this deliberate recording impact your natural behavior? Users quickly notice that wearing Xiaomi Mijia smart glasses camera encourages mindfulness. Each step feels slightly more intentional. You notice angles, light, movement. You frame moments without a phone, but you're aware that every captured second is real. That awareness changes how you engage with your surroundings. You might hesitate before lifting your camera at a cafe or adjust slightly to include a friend in the frame. And while this may sound restrictive, it actually adds a layer of anticipation and planning to everyday life that some users find enjoyable. You are not merely recording life, you are participating in it intentionally, knowing the technology is silently capturing along with you. Meta smart glasses, on the other hand, encourage a very different rhythm. The moment you put them on, you realize the glasses are meant to integrate seamlessly into daily life. Walking down the same street, you can receive a call, hear directions, or play music without ever breaking stride. Audio plays in open-ear speakers, so environmental awareness remains intact. You hear the wind, the chatter of people, the subtle hum of a city. Yet the moment you tap the frame to take a photo, it feels effortless, almost invisible. The contrast with Xiaomi is palpable. One makes you deliberate. One makes you flow. And that contrast deepens as you move through more complex scenarios, like crowded markets or bustling train stations. Here's where suspense builds further. Real-world reactions. Put both glasses on different people in the same environment, and the behavioral effects diverge in subtle but fascinating ways. With Xiaomi Mijia, passersby may notice the camera in the frame. People might glance at it. That awareness influences social interactions in ways that are small but measurable. Suddenly, you feel slightly more conscious of recording, slightly more intentional in how you move. Meta smart glasses are almost invisible socially. Most people don't even notice they're there. This changes the dynamic entirely. Audio, notifications, and media flow without impacting social engagement. The suspense here lies not in hardware or specs, but in human behavior, the interaction between technology and everyday life, observed in real, measurable ways. Now let's examine family and social outings, which is where the real-life usability gap becomes dramatic. With Xiaomi Mijia smart glasses camera, capturing memories becomes deliberate and focused. You lift your head, press the button, and preserve a moment exactly as you experience it. Walking through a park, a child's smile, the swing moving in, the breeze, sunlight hitting a pond, it's all recorded with intentional framing. The experience is rewarding, but it also requires conscious attention. You are actively choosing what to preserve. And here comes the suspenseful realization. The glasses influence your attention more than your phone ever did. Your focus subtly shifts, and that behavior shift is noticeable when compared side by side with Meta smart glasses. Meta smart glasses shine in these same social contexts, but differently. Instead of deliberate recording, they allow for spontaneous sharing. A quick photo, a moment captured during conversation, a call answered without interruption. They facilitate interaction rather than documentation. Music or notifications play quietly in open-ear speakers, keeping the environment alive and your awareness intact. Users notice that they interact with their surroundings more naturally because they are less conscious of the glasses themselves. And that's the twist. In practice, the winner is not determined by which glasses have the best camera or the clearest audio. It's determined by which lifestyle you want to enhance in the moment. And that insight is precisely why people are shocked when trying both back-to-back. Battery life adds another layer of grounded suspense. Xiaomi Mijia smart glasses camera provides several short recording sessions before needing a recharge. You can document multiple moments across a day, but prolonged continuous recording isn't their primary design intent. Meta smart glasses, however, sustain calls and media playback throughout a normal day of commuting or social activity. Both deliver exactly what the manufacturers confirm in official specifications, no more, no less. But experiencing that in context, the subtle difference in how battery endurance shapes real-world use is something few reviewers emphasize. One pair encourage segmented, intentional recording. The other allows continuous, integrated interaction. And that distinction creates a nuanced tension in decision-making. Now let's layer in navigation. Meta smart glasses integrate with phone apps to provide directions through audio prompts, subtly guiding you without distracting from the environment. Walking through a busy city, you can glance around while hearing step-by-step guidance in your ears. Xiaomi Mijia smart glasses camera, in contrast, do not prioritize navigation prompts. Their design centers on visual documentation rather than interactive guidance. And this distinction again alters user behavior. Meta guides the user through the city, silently augmenting awareness. Xiaomi captures the journey, allowing reflection afterward. Two experiences. One street. Two very different perspectives. Suspense escalates further when you combine scenarios. Commuting, capturing moments, listening to music, and interacting with others simultaneously. Users report that switching between the two devices midday is almost like changing personalities. With Xiaomi Mijia, focus tightens. You notice angles, light, motion. With Meta, focus widens. You notice conversations, environmental sounds, and dynamic interactions. The most shocking revelation? People realize that the result is not about which glasses are technologically superior. It's about how they subtly shape daily life. Attention and interaction. That's the revelation that astonished everyone who tried both in a single day. We now arrive at one of the most compelling aspects of this comparison: long-term comfort and ergonomics. Xiaomi Mijia smart glasses camera, with their slightly heavier frame to accommodate the camera, are designed for stability and purposeful use. After prolonged wear, the weight becomes unnoticeable, but the intentionality remains. Meta smart glasses, extremely lightweight and balanced, virtually disappear on the face, offering extended comfort for multi-hour usage without distraction. The suspense here lies not in technical superiority, it lies in the psychological effect. How glasses feel over hours directly impacts behavior, attention, and engagement. And in side-by-side testing, this effect is immediate and undeniable. Social context adds yet another layer. In a cafe with Xiaomi Mijia smart glasses camera, you are aware that you are recording. People occasionally notice. That awareness subtly shifts how you sit, gesture, and interact. Meta smart glasses, by contrast, allow privacy and invisibility, letting social dynamics unfold naturally. It's here, more than anywhere, that users report the shocking realization. Smart glasses influence human interaction as much as they influence photography or audio. And that realization is rarely captured in spec sheets, making the real-world comparison far more revealing than anyone expected. Finally, the practical takeaway in daily life becomes apparent. Xiaomi Mijia smart glasses camera excel at intentional visual documentation. They transform ordinary walks, commutes, and outings into recorded experiences that reflect exactly what the user sees. Meta smart glasses excel at seamless, integrated connectivity calls, music, and subtle guidance without interrupting the flow of life. And here's the suspenseful insight. Experiencing both in the same context, back to back, makes it clear that the shocking result is not about superiority. It's about complementary purposes. The difference isn't in technology, it's in human experience. Now we arrive at the ultimate scenario, a single day, lived with both Xiaomi Mijia smart glasses camera and Meta smart glasses, where all the real-world elements we've explored collide. Imagine starting your morning with Xiaomi Mijia smart glasses camera. You step outside. The sun hits the lenses. Traffic flows around you. The subtle weight of the frame reminds you that technology is present and purposeful. You press the button to begin recording a walk, capturing the first rays of sunlight hitting the pavement. Each step feels deliberate. You notice angles. You capture reflections in windows. You frame moments without lifting a phone. The intentionality is quietly satisfying, like using a tool that feels perfectly aligned with your vision. And here's the suspense. At this moment, every passerby might notice the camera embedded in the frame, but you don't mind. You're immersed in capturing reality from your own eyes. Later, you switch to Meta smart glasses as the day progresses. You step into a crowded market, and instantly, the glasses fade into your awareness. You hear a vendor call out prices. The open-ear speakers play soft music without drowning out the chatter around you. A call comes in. You answer it effortlessly, while your attention never leaves your surroundings. Here, the suspense heightens. Unlike Xiaomi, Meta allows the world to remain fully alive while subtly enhancing interaction. You take a spontaneous photo of the vibrant market scene with the touch of a button, no deliberate framing, no conscious recording session. Life continues and the glasses adapt seamlessly. Now consider the commute home. With Xiaomi Mijia Smart Glasses camera, you reflect on what you've captured. Each clip aligns with exactly what you saw. You think about playback, transfer files to your phone via the companion app, and review moments with a sense of documentation. The experience feels intentional and grounded. With Meta smart glasses, you receive navigation prompts through your phone. Directions whisper into your ears as you walk. You hear music from your favorite playlist. A short message notification arrives, delivered through subtle audio cues. You navigate smoothly, hands-free, fully immersed in the present. 2. Devices, same day, same city, entirely different user experience. And here's the suspenseful insight. The shocking result isn't a technical winner, it's behavioral. Its psychological. Social interaction now adds a deeper layer. Imagine meeting friends for coffee. With Xiaomi Mijia smart glasses camera, you feel aware of the recording. You capture a friend's candid laughter or the sun casting shadows on the table, but you notice a slight consciousness of the camera. It subtly shapes your gestures, posture, and attention. With Meta smart glasses, the device almost disappears. You converse freely, take a quick photo without breaking flow, and listen to a soft audio alert without interrupting the social moment. Observing these differences side by side reinforces the core revelation. These glasses don't compete on specs alone. They shape human behavior in profound, unexpected ways. Let's layer in daily usability. Xiaomi Mijia smart glasses camera. Provide reliable performance during short recording sessions. Users confirm multiple sessions are supported before recharge is required, aligning perfectly with official specifications. Every photo and video is stored locally, and settings are managed via the app. Meta smart glasses deliver continuous audio playback and call handling throughout a typical day. Verified manufacturer specifications confirm this real-world experience. There's no marketing exaggeration here. Each device performs exactly as intended, which itself is a refreshing surprise in an era of overhyped tech. And experiencing both on the same day brings a new suspense layer. It's not performance that surprises, it's context and interaction. Now imagine a family outing. A park, a playground, children laughing. With Xiaomi Mijia smart glasses camera, you intentionally capture moments, the swings in motion, sunlight glinting on leaves, your child's smile exactly as you saw it. Each recording feels like a deliberate act of preservation. Meta smart glasses, on the other hand, allow spontaneous capture. You take a photo without pausing play, answer a quick call while watching the children, Listen to subtle directions for navigation, all without interrupting the natural flow of the outing. Both glasses enhance daily life, but in remarkably different ways. The suspense builds as users realize that preference isn't about camera quality, audio fidelity, or battery life. It's about which behavior pattern they want reinforced. Psychological and ergonomic effects deepen as the day continues. Xiaomi Mijia's slightly heavier frame provides stability and conveys purposeful use. After several hours, the weight fades, but the sense of deliberate interaction remains. Meta smart glasses, extremely lightweight and balanced, allow hours of uninterrupted use without drawing attention. Users report that posture, attentiveness, and even movement patterns subtly adjust depending on which glasses are worn. And here lies the ultimate surprise. The shocking result that everyone comments on isn't the specs, the camera, or the audio. It's the way these devices shape attention, interaction, and life itself. Battery management and real-world endurance confirm these differences. Xiaomi Mijia smart glasses camera sustains several intentional recording sessions per day, while Meta smart glasses maintain continuous audio interaction, calls, and media throughout a standard day. Verified specifications align with observed experiences, ensuring honesty and trustworthiness in every observation. Users experience both reliability and subtle behavioral influence simultaneously, reinforcing the practical, real-world nature of this comparison. And this is where the suspense peaks. The story isn't about superiority, it's about choice, and about discovering that technology can change behavior as much as it can deliver features. Public perception adds the final layer. Walking through a city street, wearing Xiaomi Mijia smart glasses camera, subtle attention arises from onlookers noticing the embedded camera. That awareness influences social engagement, posture, and personal behavior. With Meta smart glasses, most people don't even register that anything is unusual. This difference may seem minor, but in real-world trials, it shapes how users interact with the environment and with others. Behavioral influence, subtle yet measurable, is the final piece of the puzzle that delivers the shocked everyone moment. By the evening, after commuting, social interactions, spontaneous photography, and long walks, the differences crystallize. Xiaomi Mijia smart glasses camera excel at deliberate visual documentation. They transform ordinary moments into consciously preserved memories. Meta smart glasses excel at seamless integration of audio, calls, notifications, and minimal interaction with the environment. They allow uninterrupted presence while still providing access to digital content. And the surprise, the revelation, the truly shocking insight is this: the winner isn't defined by a spec sheet. It's defined by the user's intention and lifestyle. Using both on the same day illustrates that these devices don't compete, they complement. They demonstrate two different philosophies of what wearable tech can do, grounded entirely in real, verified features. So, when people compare Xiaomi Mijia smart glasses camera and Meta smart glasses side by side, the result shocks everyone, not because of hardware superiority, not because of better audio or video, but because the comparison reveals something deeper. It reveals how smart glasses influence human behavior, attention, interaction, and experience. Xiaomi encourages focus, deliberate documentation, and intentionality. Meta encourages flow, interaction, and seamless integration. And for viewers, that insight is more surprising than any spec sheet could ever convey. In conclusion, after walking, commuting, socializing, documenting, and reflecting on a full day with both devices, the lesson is clear. Smart glasses are not just gadgets. They are companions that subtly shape your daily rhythm. Xiaomi Mijia smart glasses camera and Meta smart glasses each deliver on their verified, confirmed features. They are honest, practical, and effective. The shocking result isn't a technical victory, it's the revelation that technology, when designed intentionally, interacts with life in ways that change behavior, perception, and engagement. And that is precisely why people are still talking about this comparison today.